Hey guys, hope everybody's having a good day or good night, wherever you're at. Just had to share out the stream. Hello, Anna Marie. It's good to see you. How are you doing, hon? Just had to share out. Hey, Carrie Ann. I am doing pretty good. I've been kind of blah the last couple of days. It's been a lot cooler, so I've been resting up and just been chilling, watching videos and whatnot. Hadn't really been able to get some games recorded for my gaming portion of my channel. Not just yet. And I'm still working on editing some of my footage I do have. Hey, Cassie, it's good to see you. Yeah, I figured I'd go live for a little bit, probably not too long, and just kind of hang out with you guys because I miss you guys and hadn't really been able to do um, live streams because of some situations here at the house. I do have some new games that I'm going to be playing and recording, which is going to be fun. Um, One of the games I happen to get is called Little Nightmares. I've been missing everybody a lot. I'm glad you're alive. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate that. And yeah, I've just been kind of blah and just even though I'm like I'm always supporting, I'm always around. I'm just like no energy, just not feeling up to doing a lot. It's like 3 a.m. there. It is almost 1 a.m. here. And considering it's Monday, people in the US, happy Memorial Day. Um, Today's the day to kind of reflect and remember the people that have fallen during wartime, that were not able to come home, those soldiers. Being around friends is good for you. I agree. I totally agree, Cassie. A lot of times, because I'm always stuck here at the house, I'm like secluded. Um, so I really don't get to see a lot of real life friends. Um, Plus, they're doing their thing, and the whole pandemic thing's still going on. Cases are still on the rise here, so I kind of like, yeah, very, very cautious. It's nearly 3 p.m. over there. Oh, wow, Carrie Ann. Geez. Your day's almost done, and our day's just beginning, basically. Um, I do want to talk about somebody that I knew. Um, I mentioned a little bit about it on Twitter, but there was somebody I had went to high school with. Um, he was couple of grades ahead of me in school, so he graduated when I was a sophomore. Um, he ended up going into the Marines, and he has a twin brother. Both of them went in at the same time, and they um after what happened to the United States in 2011. Oh, when I go live, it is 3 a.m. there. Oh, and the the year that I graduated and I started college, I happened to see in the news that the soldier was gone. I found out later what had happened. Him and his unit had gotten cornered in an alleyway in Iraq during the whole Operation Iraqi Freedom campaign, and there was no way that they could have survived that. And because of that, it shook. It didn't just shake me; it shook the whole county. Everybody that knew him. He was somebody who was really a hard worker, really focused, really funny, and to know that he was gone was really heartbreaking. So every Memorial Day, I always think about him, and people don't realize how much of a network you create just by being around people, talking to people, having fun, laughing, because knowing him just enough to know who he was, even just being in high school, everybody has an effect on somebody, good or bad. And he was one that he always liked to joke around. He was into sports and all that stuff. And I actually knew his brother better. And even though I never got the chance to say to this fallen soldier, thank you for your service, I happened to meet face to face years later with his brother, and his brother caught me up on what happened to him. He's now a disabled vet. Now he told me how much of a difference it was to be in the Marines and then get out due to an injury like he got, and it was bad. Um, he was told he can no longer work, and he was always a hard worker. And I was able to, thankfully, be able to thank him for his service and to tell him, you always got my support. If you need help, if there's something that you need, you can always call me. Which I know he appreciated that. He's got a little family of his own, which I'm very happy for. Um, but yeah, it's really a game changer when you know somebody, as opposed to, oh, we're supposed to honor the fallen soldiers. And there's so many people that have passed away during battles. And it's just one of those things that tends to happen. It just, and they knew that going in. and they made that sacrifice. And that's what I'm thankful for, to fight for what our country stands for, and in a sense, fight for our freedom, fight for us. And they didn't have to do that now. A lot of times, even though they still have that draft thing, I think more or less they are more of a volunteer thing now. You choose to go into it. I know they talk about it, the recruiters talk about it before you get in there, not only the perks, but also the downfalls of going into the military. So people have their eyes open when they choose to go. Astoria, Dory, Carol, it's good to see y'all. West Haven. Man, I haven't seen you guys in forever, and I appreciate you guys being here. I'm just talking about a friend that I knew in high school, that I always kind of have a remembrance and honor of them on Memorial Day. And it does get kind of heartbreaking at times, because you wonder what their life would be like now. Would they be out of the military by now, or would they stayed and made a big, long career out of it? I know my grandfather made a career out of it, retired from it, turned around and worked for the military as a civil, I guess you call it civil servant. Not sure. I might be saying it wrong, and I apologize. And then he retired from that. So my grandpa actually made a career out of working for the military. So, but other than that, that was one thing I wanted to really think about and really have on my mind. And I don't think, I know there are some people that do not understand, like, the Memorial Day versus Veterans Day. And really, we should all, be thankful for the soldiers, because they choose to do this. The draft thing, even though it still might be in effect where you have to, when you register to vote, do the draft thing, there's more volunteers to where they don't have to call in a draft. And people know what they're getting into, and for them to make that sacrifice, it just, it gets disheartening. Mo, hello. Misty Mountain, great to see you guys. And yes, I know that kind of is a drag, but it being Memorial Day, technically Memorial Day now, definitely wanted to think about it and share it with you guys. But anyway. But yeah, I've just been kind of blah. Wanted to go live, wanted to hang out with everybody, wanted to be on panels, but for some reason my internet wouldn't let me. And now I'm just kind of like trying to get back into playing a lot of games. I do play Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 a lot of times with Ghost Dog on his DLive channel. A lot of you guys know Ghost Dog and have seen him on his DLive channel, which I think he's live right now. So, but I play a lot of the Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 with him on multiplayer. I play a few other games, and I do miss playing games with everybody. Like, I want to play Among Us. I want to play Phasmophobia. Of course, because there's some changes to Phasmophobia, Ghost Dog does not want to play that. And that's aggravating because I love playing with him because he's so funny when you get a reaction from him on the game. But Big Tim, it is good to see you. And then I've got some new games coming totally free on the Steam game where you can buy games and stuff. It's called Steam. I've got Little Nightmares. And then I've got a game, I think it's called Company Hero 2, I believe. I just got that, and there's a lot of free games that you can download off of there. If you want to play some games, you can search around and find some that are totally free. But it's great to see everybody. I'm thankful for you guys being here. And now I lost my chat. I'm trying to reload it. It's been a pain. Oh, please don't. Anyway, it is so good to see everybody. Got 7 people in the house. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I really appreciate everybody. I just kind of want to catch up with everybody and see how everybody's doing. And I've got some good news on the paranormal side of things. Yeah. I've got a couple people who are interested in me coming to their house, their property, and basically do an investigation, even if it's just with like a spirit box or dowsing rods or something. I I told them that to give me a few days to get kind of together and do like a small investigation. Probably not going to last too long, and I'm probably not going to be able to live stream it. So there is the chance that I'm going to be able to have some paranormal videos as well. Now, there is a couple of videos that I want to put out. One of them is from West Virginia, where I done a spirit box session. I was home alone with the dog and the little Chihuahua puppy, which was a sweetheart. I loved her to death. Oh wow, Big Tim. So yeah, I've got some paranormal videos that I'm looking forward to, but because I know these people enough, they are very leery when it comes to um, the paranormal. They talk about that they feel like their house is haunted, and I'm like, well, let me prove it. Let me come over and do an investigation there. One thing about it is they feel like once they know for sure, they feel like sometimes it can open up to more paranormal happening. That can be debatable. It depends. All right, Big Tim, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a good night. Okay, Big Tim, much love. So, yeah, I've got some things going on that are in the works. It's not set in stone. Um, Definitely got some plans for some more artistic type videos. And then I've got gaming. So and when I initially started this channel, it's a little bit about me, a little bit of everything, and it's not. I didn't want to just keep chatting, and I didn't necessarily want to just keep doing just videos. I kind of wanted to do both here on my YouTube channel, which I'm thankful I'm able to do. There's some platforms you can't do that. It's either live stream or straight up videos. It can't be both. And the way my internet is, I cannot go live all the time either. So definitely have to kind of pick and choose what I'm doing. And thank you for everybody who's interacted and gave me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I really do appreciate it that you're even here. And but yeah, a lot of times I've been keeping to myself a lot more. I do my best to hang out with friends as much as I can. And I know that people have got a lot of things going on in their lives, and I've been praying for everybody. Um, the hardest things to deal with is when things go from everything seems to be going well to a lot of negative happening at one time. And it can get hard. But knowing that you've got friends there for you is always a big plus. Love hanging out with people and getting to talk. And even if I'm not talking, I'm still hanging in there listening. Um, Sometimes I don't get to hear what everybody says, but I do my best. To and to attempt to do everything that I'm doing, it's like I have to just slowly add in everything that I'm doing, because if I try to do it all at once, it gets overwhelming. And I've got an idea, and this is going to be for DLive, but I have not done a set day to do this. And I kind of want, I, I don't kind of, I really need y'all's input on this. Um, and for those of you that are going to be watching the replay, please comment below what you think about this. I'm planning on at some point doing a live stream, and it's going to be a little bit because I got to try to get myself used to it. I'm wanting to do a live stream where I'm on my exercise bike, and I am going to be pedaling the entire time. It may be slow at first, or it may slow down a lot while I am doing this live stream. But if I completely stop, the live stream's going to be over. And I wanted to see what you guys thought about me doing that. And I do not want to be the only one up on the panel. I want to have my friends there with me to talk with me. And because I don't have a way to be able to look at chat, help me out with chat as well. Like, be able to read out what people are saying. And periodically, I will do what I can to show like how far it's gone because it's got like a pedometer thing on there. But for a bicycle to show how far I went and kind of give you guys updates during it. Now I plan for it to be at least an hour because it's really not that bad to be on there for an hour. But over an hour, up to 3 hours, I plan on trying to do this. And it's going to be on DLive. That's going to be funny because you sit in one spot for too long, not comfortable. This is going to be very uncomfortable for me to do, but I'm stubborn enough. I plan on doing it. I'm just hoping that once I get the whole thing going and get it scheduled, that everything runs smoothly. I know I won't hurt myself. I will stop before I actually hurt myself. And hopefully it'll be funnier than hell. You get to see me, my face. You'll probably hear me cussing because it's like aggravating me. That sort of thing. You'll probably see a lot more of that than anything. And y'all are going to probably get a lot of laughs out of it. I laugh at myself when I'm on it. And if people that have rode a bike in their life, you know how uncomfortable those chairs are. That's exactly the kind of chair, the seat that I'm going to be sitting on. But this has got a back to it. Not much cushion, not much of anything. So this is going to be interesting. And there is going to be some little things that I'm going to do through that. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. So, but yeah, if I take a break and completely stop, or I say I give up, the stream is going to end. That is something that I really, yeah, that's something that I really was like, I don't know about this. So be looking forward to that. Look at the community tabs the community tab. Periodically, I will put out a advertisement about that when I get it set up and schedule and plan, and be able to invite people to come up on panel with me because I sure as hell don't want to be the only one talking and bicycling at the same time. Because I'm not going to have a chance to be able to like put the music on in the background and stuff. It's going to be just us talking, and that's going to be really hard on me to do. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it because this is going to be funnier than shit me trying to do this. And the next video that I plan on having out, because I've had a lot of people ask me about it, is going to be The Sims 4. And it's going to be the start of what this journey is going to be for this little sim. I asked a question on Twitter about, should I be more mischievous or should I just let it do its thing? And everybody said have fun with it, which means it's going to be more mischievous. This person is going to be rotten to all the neighbors and get to see little fights and all kinds of stuff go on. It's going to be funny. I can't wait. So yeah, I've got things in the works. I'm going to try to also introduce Little Nightmares. I do have some footage from when I've played with people in multiplayer mode on the Sniper Ghost Warrior game. And yeah, that's kind of interesting. I finally start picking up on kills on the game, which is kind of funny. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Be warned, guys. Some of these games, I'm gonna be cussing like a sailor. I may have to put it as mature because it doesn't mean cussing. So yeah, it's gonna be funny. But I'm glad that everybody showed up, hung out for a little bit. I know I'm gonna have to get off of here because my internet's acting like a pain in the butt now. But you guys, I will be doing some more uploads here soon, and I can't wait for that. You guys are gonna be I'm hoping you guys are happy with it. Not everything that I do is gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I know Ghost Dog doesn't necessarily like watching people play games. And there's other things that he doesn't like, so he doesn't always doesn't always watch it, which is fine. I know some people don't like the paranormal stuff, so they stay away from that. But a lot of people like the exploration type videos, the chatting, live streams, the talking about different holidays. I know a lot of people like that kind of thing. So I try to put what I enjoy the most out there. And I just can't wait to just keep going. Last couple of days I've been feeling blah, not myself. But I'm coming back around for sure. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Don't let people bring you down, and don't let people take you for granted, because you are worth more than what people say and do that make you so sad. And I did want to let you guys know about that, because I know a lot of people been dealing with that. But always remember, guys, you never know what's out there till you spread your wings and fly. Take care, everybody. Happy Memorial.